How do you take
Nag-live na kayo?
it?
Hello, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Bayanihan. Andito po ang aking, siguro po naninibago kayo ngayon dahil wala si Sister Jing. But in front of you po, my name is Carmelita. And I gotta put my mask first because it's protocol po na mag-mask tayong lahat. I'm gonna introduce to you my partner, Sister Lorna.
Hello! Good evening po mga kababayan. So we're gonna have a discussion tonight. So, Ms. Carmi?
Yes. Siguro po, marami po sa ating mga ngayon, especially at this time po na mga may nararamdaman. Ngayon pong gabi na to, we have a special guest na siya pong magbibigay sa inyo ng mga konting kaalaman tungkol sa mga health card po natin. And you can ask questions if needed, and he's willing to help you po.
Okay, mga kababayan po, paki-type na lang po yung mga tanong ninyo and then we'll make sure that it will get answered tonight. So, I guess it's time that our guest, Mr. Dion, our co-host, Miss Sunny D, will introduce our guest for tonight. So, okay, so join in and tune in po kayo tonight.
Hopefully po, marami po tayong malaman at matutunan sa kanya. Here he comes!
Hello! Magandang gabi po! So, thank you po for sharing your living room, sharing where you are right now, na you join us tonight. And Ate Sunny, how are you?
I'm very good, thank
Okay.
you. I have a very busy day at
Kita
home
nyo naman
today.
we're really protected tonight, ha?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think it's the best na si Ate Sunny po mag-introduce ng ating special guest for tonight.
No.
Without further ado, kasi I know he has to go back to the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
He's
Take your time.
working,
Take your
so
time.
I think,
Let's give the floor or the table to Mr. Ivan Ajala, our Indonesian friend.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is staying healthy. And as you can see, we are now back on mask. So hoping everybody is doing the same out there. So just a little bit introduction of myself. My name is Ivan Ronaldo. I'm originally from Indonesia. So yes, we are a neighbor here on island and neighbor back home in Southeast Asia as well. I have been practicing chiropractic since October 2013 here on the island. I have been blessed to know the community, particularly the Filipino community, recently, and I'm pretty sure some of you might be aware of what chiropractic is. I'm not going too much into the details. I don't want to bore you with the details as to what it actually is, but there is a difference between doctor of chiropractic and medical doctor. So I'm not a medical doctor, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So my primary concern is the alignment of spine, alignment of your back, and some of the conditions that I generally deal with. It includes low back pain, neck pain, headache, migraine, and so on and so forth. So I have been closely in touch with the Bayanihan community since probably early this year, and I've always been very interested in general health condition of my patients and my friends. When somebody comes into me with pain that they have, be it back pain, neck pain, and so on and so forth, it is my duty to make sure that there is nothing else going on, and there is nothing else need to be investigated. And that's actually what I offered to my new friend, my new old friend, Dion, if I can volunteer my service to the Bayanihan community is to, if you guys have any questions about your general well-being and general health condition, if you have any questions about your insurance coverage, because I also work very closely with some of the insurance providers on island, I will be very, very happy to help, and I'll be very happy to assist. So I guess that's a little short introduction of myself. I will like to give the floor back to perhaps Sunny, if I may.
I just want to request our very dear friend Ivan here. We are not in Japan, so we're not supposed to be in a bullet train.
Did I speak too fast?
Yes!
Half of that is lost for
Oh dear, oh dear. So
Guys-
that's me. I like to get things done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Everybody who knows me will tell you if things can be done next week, I will have done it last night. So that's how that's me as a person. So
Yeah. So, just a little bit of background with Ivan. All right? Ivan is like the unofficial consul of the Indonesian community in the Cayman Islands,
Yeah.
Correct.
based in the United Kingdom.
correct.
All right? So that you know him. Now, he works as a professional professional chiropractor specializing in sports.
You can say it again. Yes.
Yes.
Say it again.
Say it again. He is a professional chiropractor specializing in sports. Did you remember the Filipino we helped that had an operation in the eye during the one sport event in Camana Bay? He's the first one to do the first aid. Am I correct?
I had the opportunity to assist him on the field, yes, and I was happy to be able to help there.
Yes.
Dion, yes.
So the thing is, guys, that I'm so excited that he's here is that before that event, Ivan already spoke to us. And because of our business, Atisani's business in many things in Facebook and Korean novela, we totally forgot Ivan because Ivan volunteered that he wants to share his talent, his expertise in chiropractic by having appointment with him. And where's your office again?
I work at quite a few different locations. So I'm based at World Gym location that is at Queen's Court.
World's Gym?
World Gym.
Oh,
And I'm also based at the Tomlinson building on Walker's Road.
okay.
But I think when it comes to inviting the Bayanihan members, we will be, if it's possible, perhaps we can also dedicate a specific time throughout the
Yeah.
week, specific
That you can
day,
be in my house.
that I can be here.
Yes!
In the comfort
Why
of
not?
In the comfort of the what do you call this?
This is the
your
20
palace. Your
This
palace.
is the 26th floor Smith Road condominium.
26th floor of Smith Condominium.
Yes.
But if I may jump in there, guys, if you are ever interested, and I really, really mean it, sharing you my own experience, and slow me down if you must, okay? So when I'm originally from Indonesia myself, and I think when I having a chat with my Filipino friend, brothers and sisters, we had one thing in common. The healthcare system is different between here and home. And I have heard it quite many times that the idea of visiting a doctor or a medical professional, it's expensive, it's unaffordable, and so on and so forth.
Don't think.
At some cases, perhaps it's accurate, but here, majority of us, if not all of us, majority of us do have health insurance,
Yeah.
and some of you don't know what benefits you have.
Yes.
Some of you,
Most of them.
I would say you consider it again.
Yes.
But when I ask them, a lot of people come up with an idea. What can you do with this health insurance? I'm not inviting all the members to get hit by a truck so you can get the insurance benefit, but it's just some of the basic questions or some of the basic coverage some of my Filipino friends are not aware of, and that's actually where I can kick in, and that's where I can help you to find out the information as to what your health insurance benefit entails or covers. I will not be able to, do all this in public. What can I say? I'm not able to disclose any personal patient's information right now, but
Yeah.
every one of us has different health insurance coverage. I work very closely with local health insurance providers that I believe you guys are covered with. I will be very, very happy, and I will volunteer my time and my
Yeah.
service to call each of you. If anybody has any question as to what your health insurance benefit covers, I will be very, very happy to help, and I'll be very happy to tell you and to
Yeah.
guide you as to where you need to go.
Yeah.
I work very closely with some of the medical doctors on island as well. So 90% of my friends who walk into my door, they stay with me, and I'll be able to help them. The other 10%, I normally refer them back to the appropriate medical specialists. So I guess that's what I can come up with, guys.
Yeah.
So
Just to butt in a little bit, Ate Sani, Can I speak in Tagalog?
Of course, you can speak in whatever
because
language
he
you
talks
want.
so fast. No, I'm gonna change it a bit. Yung pong isang kababayan natin sa Cayman Brac, what's his name again? Ernesto Lastrella. We were fortunate to know Ivan kasi tinulungan po niya si Ernesto na intindihin po yung kanyang insurance coverage. Kaya nag-guide po natin, tulong ni Ivan, kung ano ang the best niyang gagawin. Kasi ang insurance niya po ay siniko. Hindi po niya alam kung anong gagawin niya. Hindi niya alam kung magkano babayaran niya. Marami po siyang hindi alam. So, there was one night, I think it was last week, Ivan and Ivan and I spoke to Lastrella through Messenger. And Ivan did a comprehensive interview. My God. It was step by step. Kaya nakita ko po si Ivan, very qualified siya na mag-explain kung ano yung kung ano dapat ang ginagawa kung may problema ka sa health and everything. Alam niya po 'yon. Alam niya po yung kung sinong doktor ang pupuntahan, kung binigyan ka ng HSA na ganito, ano susunod na gagawin mo, ano yung susunod na hakbang. Alam po niya, Tisan. Okay. Yun ang napansin ko dun sa interview niya kay Ernesto. Kaya ako po, hindi ko po siya dinala dito para dumami kaming tatlo. No. Because he is really, really qualified to help us out dito sa Cayman Bayanihan. In fact, it's not only Cayman Bayanihan that he's helping, but he's also helping a lot of our countrymen for free. Alright? So, kung meron po kayong mga katanungan with regards to your health insurance na hindi nyo po naintindihan, or you have problems with chiropractic, like Ferdy. Ferdy have a problem here.
What is the call? Frozen shoulder?
Frozen shoulder.
He said he lift heavy and then he cannot use it. So, actually it's over here. I just saw him this morning and he said he needs a Filipino quack doctor. You know what I mean, right? You know a Filipino quack doctor?
I heard about it.
He has a thing here and a leaf, and then they put a leaf here and then they pray like this. Something like that. Filipinos are like that, you know. We believe sometimes with those. We call it mangkepweng.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, guys, if you have any question with regards to the coverage of your insurance and you're not sure, let us know. You can send us a chat in Facebook or in YouTube at the same time, because we are live in YouTube and we are also live in Facebook. So, if you have any questions for your health, anything, right?
Yeah.
Kasi yung kay Lestrella is about the heart. And he understands it. He understands. But he's not a physician, okay? I would like to correct you on that.
Yeah.
He is not a physician, but he is knowledgeable and he can suggest.
Yes.
He can suggest, and then if it's a medical thing, he actually refers it to his doctor friends, right? So he can also suggest sa kanyang mga doctor friends kung ano yon, kung anong pwedeng gawin, ganun. Alam niya po yung limitation niya with regards to legalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also know his limitation with regards to his medical practice. Siyempre, kinikip po niya yun eh. He has to keep it. And you know how long Ivan here in the island already?
Too long.
It's too long. It's 8 years now.
8 years.
8 years now in the island. That's why he knows the ins and outs in Cayman. You know, he knows the ins and outs. So if you have any question, let us know so that we can throw in the questions to him. We still have 20 minutes.
Why?
Because he has to
only-
work.
No. Please. I can go back whenever I want, guys. I have the keys. So if I may, if it's okay with you.
Even Siri
There
was
you go.
saying that.
If
Let
it's
me
okay with
just
you.
insert this first.
But if it's okay with you, Sonny, I have a point that I would like to make, extending what Dion has stated. When it comes to health insurance, again, it will be on an individual basis. Everybody has different coverage. Everybody has different, benefits and so on and so forth. And it is beyond chiropractic. Some of you might not my adjustments after all. Some of you might not need me after all, but you might need to see a cardiologist, or you might want to see a nutritionist or a dietitian.
Yeah.
And that might still be covered by your health insurance, but you might not be aware of that.
Yeah.
You might need to go to a dentist. You might need to go to an eye doctor, but you're just not sure if you're covered. And I'll be able to help you as well to getting the information from the insurance providers of yours to tell you what kind of benefits you have. So again, this is beyond when somebody comes in with low back pain, for example. I try my best not to see that person as this is a case of a lower back pain. I see them as a whole person. Okay, I need to know if you have anything going on in your stomach because it can refer pain to the back.
Yeah.
Kidney stone can refer pain to the lower back and so on and so forth.
So you know
it's
that too.
beyond.
You-
It's part of my training, dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is part of my training. So it is beyond chiropractic. As I say, you
Yeah.
might not need me after all, but you might need my doctor friends that you're not sure of how to connect to, that you're not sure of what benefits you have on your health insurance and how you can get covered and so on and so forth. So everybody who knows me, like both of you, everybody who knows me will tell you how kind of, I like to get to the bottom of everything. So when I ask somebody a simple questions, what do you think your cholesterol is? What do you think your blood sugar is? And everybody is quite confident in telling me, oh, I'm fine. And then some of them I refer to a specific lab, and then apparently they are not fine. The cholesterol is high, the blood sugar is high, and so on and so forth. There is also, I'm not the one who takes the blood out, and I'm not the one who is doing the investigation.
Yeah.
But I really, really enjoy raising awareness. Just because you feel all right, it doesn't mean that you are all right. Okay, just in case, just because you don't feel any pain, it doesn't mean that you are 100% healthy.
Yeah.
There might be some underlying conditions that you might not be aware of until you get it checked.
Yeah.
All of us here are blessed living in this little bubble of island, the beloved Cayman, and we have a sophisticated healthcare system here that people should utilize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should
You see what I
utilize.
mean? Should utilize.
Yeah, they
That's
didn't hear
probably
that.
the word- that's
That
probably
is
the
that
word.
is what Ivan is always telling me, Atisan. Most Asian, not only Filipinos, right? What he was saying to me before.
Southeast
They're-
Asian specific.
Yeah, Southeast Asian. Most of them, they don't usually use their health insurance to use chiropractic work. But in fact, what they don't know,
They don't because they don't know.
they don't know that there's a freebie. Even your insurance is basic, you have a coverage of chiropractic. How did I know? Because I'm using it.
Oh.
I'm using it every year. I use it 4 times in a year. 4 times.
For free.
I didn't.
I
Even,
wouldn't say for free, Ate Sunny. I will say it's covered by the insurance.
It's covered, so the
Yes.
insurance
So
is
I wouldn't
covered.
say I
So
wouldn't
it's not,
say free.
It's not like you pay 20% and the insurance 80%, or totally 100%.
No. Each healthcare facility has their own policy about the copay.
Oh,
I
okay.
will not be able to talk more about that because even I do have my own policy when it comes to the 20% and so on and so forth. It's also the same with the hospital, with the clinics. Every healthcare facility is different. Ate Sunny.
okay. Yeah, that's true. Mine is Cayman First. I'm sorry to say it, but I use it every year. If I have some problems,
I gotta tell you something. Cayman
Yeah.
First. Anybody? I hope Cayman First is sponsoring us. But let me tell this. Cayman First is one of the.
sorry.
Cayman First is really it's a very reliable health insurance coverage that I work closely with. So I really I appreciate their hard work in helping.
Maybe
the
you know
members
someone
as
there
well.
that we can talk to so that they can.
Let's talk about it later on. Not now. But yeah, just to among many others. But Cayman First is one of the one of the very reliable
Okay,
health
okay.
insurance providers on
Okay.
island, and then we enjoy working with them.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah. So,
So for now, I would like to interject and insert this from Joy Aquino Danan. Masakit sa bulsa. Good evening. So
He said
Joy
this-
said it hurts her wallet. You
can
remember
you suggest
said that,
something?
I'm sorry. Say that again, please.
The sickness is about the wallet is empty.
The wallet is empty, so I think what's the suggestion for that? Rum and Coke? Forget it.
Rum and Coke.
Maybe we can
So,
do a
so
little.
she's saying that she should be the first patient, yours.
Yeah.
And Rhea Marie, good evening to po CBFC.
Okay.
Good evening, Rhea.
Good evening po. Good evening.
sa
Good
mga
evening.
viewers natin. I hope you were able to follow the bullet train.
Oh, yeah. Bullet.
But remember
Am I
this.
really? I need. I hope I can rewatch this, and I want to
Yeah,
see how
it-
quick I am. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can rewatch it after.
Yes,
because
yes,
it is
yes.
recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, for those who just came in late, we have a lot of viewers right now. For those who came in late, we have Ivan as our guest tonight. He is a professional chiropractor here in the Cayman Islands.
A doctor of chiropractic.
Is a doctor of chiropractic, and he knows a lot. He can help us with regards to how we can utilize properly our health insurance card, and what do you call this? He's offering his services to us in Cayman Bayanihan, and in fact, he's one of the first one to help assist our Filipino who was brought into the he was flown into the States to have an eye surgery. He's one of the first respondent on that case, Ganun po siya ano sa ating mga kababayan. So, nandito rin po siya so that he's offering himself to us that if you have any problem, especially in chiropractic, or if you have any questions with regards to your health insurance and you don't understand it, he's willing and able to assist us. And maybe we will provide a time, at least maybe once a week in my place, that he can come here
Yeah.
by appointment para alam natin kung may darating o wala,
Okay.
so that he can recommend sa inyo kung ano pong magandang gawin natin.
Yeah. As Ivan was saying, it doesn't have to really be just about chiropractic.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
It's about general well-being in general.
General well-being.
in general.
How about a heart problem?
I will address that because I think there are a couple of questions about that.
Yeah,
But
he
if I may add something up to what Dion said, because I would like this to be quite confidential, and of course, as a community, as Bayanihan community, you are more. Once you have the specific date and time for the members to come by, I will suggest, especially we are now restricting the the crowd number in general, maybe one person at a time.
Yes.
So then I don't, because there are a couple of things that I wouldn't really discuss this in the vicinity of the public.
Yes, I agree.
Some of our friends will have something very personal related to their general well-being, and I don't want anybody else to hear it. So maybe you can then Dion will work it out as to how the best way to move forward with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
One shot at a time.
There's someone
I do.
who messaged here. I know her. It's Joy Aquino.
Okay.
She have been telling me that she has a problem with her sakong. Sakong is the heel.
Sakong is the heel.
Heel,
Okay.
here.
Right.
She been experiencing it. I think she have been to a doctor already.
That's
Am I
why
correct?
she's saying that her wallet is hurting.
Yeah,
Is she
it's
the
the
one
same
that
person.
does her wallet?
Yeah.
But she said she's always having a problem with her heel.
Right.
Would you like to discuss that right now, or you want to talk to her first?
I will discuss a heel problem, but I'm not specifically pointing out to our lovely sister, but just in general about heel problem. Quickly, heel problem can be coming from quite a few different reasons. Okay, it can be occupational issue. If you're on high heels a lot every day, for example, or if your feet are flat, your feet or your foot is flat. It
Flat
can
feet,
also flat feet. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And also, it can also be due to part of what do you call that? Celebrating more birthdays. What do you call
Oh,
that?
yeah.
It can be part of aging process. And
She's young.
Oh, she's young. Okay. And it can also be. I don't know if you're familiar with the term heel spar.
Heel spar.
Heel spar. So basically, there is like a little kind of like sharpie part coming out of your heel.
Like a spur of the
Spur.
chicken or the rooster that goes for a sabong. Yeah, the one that.
Yeah.
So the heel has that.
Yes. The
Okay.
heel has that. And couple of ways to address heel pain. And if I have dealt with quite a few cases of heel pain. And what I really liked, what really interests me is that normally X-ray will reveal anything. So I often refer some of my heel patients to undergo a plain film X-ray to ensure that there is nothing wrong with the structure of the bones. And then I would probably say this year alone, I had 2 heel spar cases.
Really?
They've never found that out before. They were never aware of how to undergo plain film X-ray and so on and so forth. I'm able to refer for X-ray, by the way. If anybody needs any assistance when it comes to X-ray, plain film X-ray referral, I might be able to help. I might be able to help. Maybe not all, but in some cases I might be able to help. And then there you go. You will see some heel spur dangling around there on the heel. So for our sister, that's pretty much the background. That's pretty much the little story about the foot pain or heel pain in general. So yeah, I potentially want to send her for X-ray. What's her name again?
Joy Aquino.
Joy Aquino.
So Joy, if you're listening right now,
So
Ivan is suggesting.
In private, we'll talk more.
Yeah, Joy. So,
In private, we'll talk
Yeah,
more.
if you could. Then she also said cardiologist for ASD follow-up checkup. What does it mean?
So cardiologist. Not sure if I can say this, but our very good friends at Health City is pretty much known for, heart issues.
And they're one of the best in the world.
cardiology in the world. I heard.
Yes.
And then as I said, we are really blessed living in this very small island with very sophisticated healthcare system. So when it comes to cardiologists and all, I'm normally in touch with Health City in general. But of course, we do have outstanding cardiologists across the island in general that I normally, communicate with. So yeah, perhaps I can also link them up to them. But I'm not really sure if is it Ate Joy as well? Is it Ate Joy?
Yeah,
as
Joy
well?
Aquino Danan.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'm not really sure.
do you know Bing Reyes? Bing Reyes is one of our officers. He said, "Hi everyone. Thanks Ivan for gracing our show."
Oh, please don't mention it.
They really
I'll be
appreciate
very,
you here,
very,
you know?
I'll be very happy to help, and I really take this opportunity as a call, and I will hate not to see any one of you and beyond. So I'm here, and I'll be very happy to, and I prefer probably every week, 2 or 3 people coming constantly rather than not using me at all.
Okay.
So, but going back to the cardiologist, I think there's a question. I mean, cardiologist and dentist. I don't know if you have actually been to one before, but if you haven't been there, I might be able to connect you with some of my fellows who are cardiologists and dentists, respective.
It's the same person. I need cardiologist and dentist.
Cardiologist and dentist, okay, because there's 2 different things. We are talking about heart and we are talking about teeth. So, there's some of cardiologists, they are dentists as well, but I'm not familiar yet with one over here who does both at the same times. But yeah, so I'm not sure if you have been. To one before, but if you haven't, speak to me privately and I might be able to help. Okay?
Yeah, Bing also said, "Where's your clinic? I will send the Vigoro guys to you. Always complaining about their back and me too."
Okay, so my full-time base is at the Tomlinson building. Okay, but before we carry on with that, though, in order to answer that question, because I'm here on behalf of Bayanihan's volunteer,
Yes.
perhaps we can set up time here.
Yes.
Okay, instead of put it this way, guys. I will let you know where I work, but I'm here at the capacity of volunteer for Bayanihan, for my brothers and sisters. So just speak to Dion, just invite them to the Bayanihan's headquarters. And then we can go from there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So remember, hindi lang po para sa mga buto-buto. Whatever your problem is, you can go to Ivan and then he will check the benefits that you can get from
Yes.
your health insurance card.
Yes.
Kung ano ang covered doon, kung ano ang pwede nyong, how much ang pwede nyong gamitin. See? Kasi ang sabi niya is, depende sa insurance, malalaman kung ano ang coverage. So, sometimes, meron tayong hawak-hawak na insurance because it is a must that everybody should be covered by medical insurance. But we don't know what is in that, what is covered in that card. So, Ivan can check kung hanggang how much ang covered, kung 80-20 ba, or 100% ba, or something, at kung ano ang mga sakit na pwedeng makover.
Alright. Yeah.
I want to address one thing. Are you accepting basic insurance? Again, on my capacity as a volunteer, I will put that question aside because if you guys want to come here and make an appointment with Dion, it's going to be complimentary. I'm not gonna charge you.
Complimentary
I'm not
for
gonna charge
free.
you. I'm not gonna charge. No, no, no. I'm not gonna charge you to have a little chit chat with me. I'm not gonna charge you to go through with me about your medical history and where you need to go next. I'm not gonna charge you for that. As I said, I volunteer for my brothers and sisters at Bayanihan. But if you need any services after, be it from me or be it from my doctor's friends, then I will guide you through what your insurance covers. Is there? I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned something about Ernesto, our brother in Iraq. So that's pretty much what I can do. I went through comprehensive medical history. I'm trying my best not to miss anything in general, and then I will be able to tell Ernesto, this is where you need to go, blah 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 blah. I wouldn't charge you for that. So if you want to link up with us, maybe through Dion or Abet Sunny, let us know. We can set up time and date, and then we go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go from there.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, kasama po namin sa live na to, of course, si Ate Carmi tsaka si Ate Lorna. Kumusta po kayo? You have any questions po, Ate Carmi?
Oh, you don't have.
Hello po!
Hi, we're here again.
We're here
Are you still there?
Are you still there?
Are you still
And
awake?
I actually have a question to Ivan.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just not sure about this, right? Because based on my experience, is it after getting approval that you can be covered? Like, I mean, after 6 months, you have to wait 6 months to be covered. Is that correct? After getting
Okay.
approval of your insurance coverage?
Nag-echo yung cellphone nila.
Okay. Each insurance companies has their own policy, so I will not be able to answer that with the blanket answer yes or no. Some of them impose that, and some of them do not. So I think it is down to individual situation and individual coverage, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I hope
that.
that answered the question.
Yeah, thank you for that. I actually have a follow-up question. So most people will get the basic coverage, right? And then suddenly they have a need. So if the clinic or the hospital says that it's not covered, is it really hopeless, or is there a chance that there is still something in there that they can do?
It depends on, really and truly, it depends on the individual coverage itself, Lorna. The thing is though, if one healthcare facility, and I'm not mentioning any particular clinic or hospital, okay? If there is a healthcare facility advises you that your coverage is up, there is a likelihood, and most likely your coverage is up and you have nothing else available on that particular calendar year. By the way, most of health insurance coverage here, it runs from 1st of January until 31st of December, and then you will get the new benefits all over again every 1st of January. But sometimes, we can always double check with the insurance provider to see if there is anything remains in that, in the coverage. But we are not neglecting the fact that the healthcare facility has advised you that your coverage is up. But we can always triple check if necessary, Lorna, with the corresponding insurance if that is the case.
So I have a question, like, if, for example, I don't use my insurance coverage for this year, does it accumulate for the next one?
No. Based on my experience so far, based on what I am aware of, and again, we might probably invite some of the insurance providers to the talk at some point. But based on my experience in the past 8 years, anything that you don't use this year will just that's it.
Yeah,
it
because
doesn't
that's
roll
insurance.
over. It doesn't roll over into the
Yeah,
following
no,
year.
it doesn't carry over.
And again, I invite my insurance provider friends to correct me if I'm wrong. But based on my experience so far, it doesn't roll over.
Yeah, I even joke around with my insurance manager in one of the insurance thing. I said, when it's December and November and no more hurricane, you know what I said? Where's my Christmas gift? There was no hurricane. So that means they earn a lot because there was no damage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to mention something. It's good that if you have never used your health insurance so far, that's good because you've been healthy.
Yes.
And
yes.
you know what I mean. You've been blessed, and you never had to use your health insurance. Don't regret that. I would say be joyful because that means you're healthy in general. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense.
It always makes sense. So guys, again, for the viewers that just tune in again, we have Ivan, our Indonesian brother, right? Is now joining us to help us with regards to any kind of health insurance benefit issues that you're not aware of or you're not familiar with. Tutulungan po niya tayo na mag-explain because I already used him. An example is yung nangyari po kay Lastrella. What's his name again? Ernesto Lastrella. Actually, he's in the island now, I think, for tomorrow's angiogram.
Yeah.
And hopefully later we could patch him in to include it in our show kung makukuha natin. But ang isa pa po na pwede pong may tulong ni Ivan is that magpo-provide daw po siya ng time dito sa bahay. Mag-seek lang po kayo ng appointment through the Cayman Bayanihan page. Mag-set up po tayo ng appointment para sa kanya kung may mga concerns sa inyo. Libre, for free, because he wants to be a volunteer of this organization. He's one of our major supporter in this organization. And we're very fortunate to have you, Ivan.
Oh, the feeling is mutual.
I wish I could kiss him, but it's COVID, so...
It's okay. Thank you so much, Dion. No problem. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, maybe we will have to take a short break. While having a short break, please watch our one of our major sponsor, major supporter.
Time
Start
are
today
you
at
free?
4, 5 o'clock.
Hello.
Saturday at 4, 5 o'clock.
Hello guys, thank you for staying with us. And again, as we've been discussing a while ago, we would like to thank Ivan for gracing our show tonight for our Wednesday Damayan. And we are really very fortunate to have him. Ate Sani,
Yeah, Ivan was just saying that he would be very happy to see anybody that would need his expertise, his advice, insurance thing, and any health problems. Maybe Saturdays around 4 to 5 p.m. Just message our CBFC ladies and gentlemen for appointment. So Ivan will know if anybody is coming. Para naman wag masayang ang oras niya.
Yeah, and according to him also, although we will have an appointment here, it will be a strict implementation of government-regulated protocols. So it's gonna be a one by one. So we will not cater a lot of people one time. So it's gonna be a one by one. So we will set a time kung anong oras po kayo. And don't be late. Kasi po, syempre, nakakaya po sa ating kaibigan na si Ivan. Nagpo-provide po siya ng time niya para sa atin.
For free.
For free. So sana man po, kung nag-set kayo ng alauna, dumating po kayo ng 12:30. 12:30. Para yung lunch ko, kasama na po doon sa pagdating ninyo, dali niyo na po yung lunch ko. Biro lang po, biro.
I was joking because I think I might understand. So if I may, if you guys don't mind me adding that up, I understand sometimes if you want to bring your spouse, if you want to bring your friend, under normal circumstances, we will be happy to do so. But the fact that we are now, under strict health protocols, I will request not to do that. So if you guys want to come in on Saturday, make sure it's just you yourself, okay? And again, under normal circumstances, we will allow visitors, but I'm afraid not at the moment. I hope that helps Dion and Sunny.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Joy said it's coming on Saturday.
Is it the
So,
same lady with
yeah.
the
Yes.
problems?
I-
Okay.
What time on Saturday?
I will
Between
be.
4 and 5.
I'll be available by 4 o'clock if that's.
Okay.
If that's.
So
if
4 o'clock
that's
Saturday.
4 o'clock Saturday. Give me about an hour. I would say, if that's suitable, give me an hour of your time.
So
and
please
it should
bring
be-
your dinner. Good for 3, including me,
Okay.
and Ivan, and you.
So
Yeah.
baka
Make sure
say,
you bring what ihaw, quack quack, and all that. Okay? So
balot.
there you go.
Balot, yeah, and crispy pata.
Okay, there you go.
Is that healthy?
I'm not. I mean, I'll answer you that later on. Okay, not
okay.
now.
Okay. I'm just curious. Now we're out of that. Now let's try to lighten up a little bit. I know because we have to go to the next event or next segment of the show before we release you from from quarantine here in my 26th floor
Yes.
condominium. What can you suggest among us right now with this COVID? You have any recommended diet or something?
Stay healthy. What can I say? Make sure you have enough sufficient vitamin and minerals at all times. I might not have, or maybe I should say, I'm not qualified to answer a dietary question. But all I know and all I'm aware, we've been under this situation for like how long now? Almost 2 years. All I can say is, keep yourself healthy, keep yourself hydrated,
And
hydrated.
wash your hands all the time.
Wash your hands all the time, and make sure that you have sufficient vitamin and minerals, and there you go. So this I like that question because this is also an invitation for you to determine and for you to probably go out there to get yourself checked to make sure that your vitamin D. One of the things that I found it very very common on island, believe it or not, low vitamin D. Low vitamin D. Let me tell you something. I myself has been diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency. We live on an island with an abundant sun ray every single day, but I myself spend most of my days, inside in the room. So my vitamin D is low, and I am on
So
medication
even
for
though
it.
we're in the island, you are still vitamin D deficient?
Me and some of my good friends, we got a jackpot. We had vitamin D deficiency, and I would like to guess you might be and you might be, and we will not know that
my
until you got
God.
it checked. We will not know that until you got it checked.
So I have
Okay?
to check it then.
I would suggest if you haven't done it before, if you can undergo like a comprehensive medical check, comprehensive blood check. Normally vitamin D is included in that among cholesterol.
So what kind of
glucose.
blood check would I do? will I ask them is can you check my vitamin D or the whole
Normally,
blood test will show
normally,
everything?
The second one. The second
Okay,
one.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I work very closely with one of the healthcare facilities who does that, and then I can always recommend you. And then again, they do work closely with local health insurance providers, and I'll be able to link you up to them
Okay.
if necessary.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I know it's the question. Your initial question was about dietary advice, but as I say, Dion, I'm not a dietitian. All I can say is
So what do you
stay
eat?
healthy.
No, what do you eat? Ivan, what do you eat? Every day, what do you eat?
I'm not gonna whisper it in your ear, so.
Oh!
No, I'm just
He
kidding.
whispered.
I'm from Indonesia. I eat rice every single
Oh,
day.
rice.
So I grew up on a rice field. I'll sleep on a rice bed, and you know what I mean. I probably take shower with a rice.
You know what
water.
I miss about your food?
What?
The-
Spicy.
Yes, the rice with something. What do you call that? It's
Um.
mixed with something. It's spicy.
Okay.
Remember you invited us?
Yes. Yes.
And then
yes.
during the
Oh, we're gonna do it again.
during the festival, you gave me a free food.
Okay. Oh.
Yes,
no, no.
yes,
We're gonna do
yes,
it again.
yes,
We're
yes.
gonna do it again. You know. So definitely, it's no longer about me now. It's about the ASEAN spirit. We still have to do that, the ASEAN Day at some
Yes,
point,
yes,
Dion.
of
And
course, yeah.
any members have any suggestions on how we can celebrate ASEAN Day? They'll be great. And I think we have somebody.
Oops. Well,
there's
she
an
was
advice.
suggesting that we should assign a slot.
I work Monday to Saturday, so just to let you know, I normally start from 9:30, 10 o'clock all the way to 6. So Saturday at this moment is the best for now. I'll be able to dedicate more times in the future when it comes to dedicating like a full day for Bayanihan. But
Yeah.
at this moment, I can commit on a Saturday 4 o'clock onwards.
Okay, so
Unless there is a update when it comes to the restriction
yeah.
imposed by the government,
Yeah, yeah,
because we
yeah.
have to follow that at all times.
So you mentioned about something like vitamin D deficiency, despite being in a tropical country where we have the sun 24, not 7. So maybe next time we would like you to come and discuss what are the results or what are the signs and symptoms or indications of having a deficiency with vitamin D.
I will be very happy to do that as well, Sunny.
Yeah?
Sorry, yeah.
So we could discuss,
It's just that discussing the symptoms, discussing the condition is good, but the point is, it will be. I feel more satisfied if everybody, watching this will be willing or will be interested in getting their comprehensive blood check to make sure not just the vitamin D that might be deficient,
Yeah.
but it goes beyond this. But
Yeah,
I understand if
because
it's
maybe
vitamin
what
D
they're
deficiency.
feeling is like maybe I have some aches and pains and everything. It could be because
I got your point.
Yeah.
Correct. It can be because of vitamin or mineral deficiency, and just because, as I said in the beginning, just because you feel all right, it doesn't mean that you are 100% healthy. And a lot of people, come up with an idea. I've been, eating healthy. I've been sporting my, been
Eating
doing
a lot
lots
of ala kebab.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's me,
Oh,
by
dear,
the way.
oh, dear.
So, but a lot of people probably miss or skip the fact that some of the medical conditions can be familial, and it can runs in the gene. Are you with me?
yeah.
Some of the conditions.
In
We
the-
will
Yeah,
discuss
yeah,
about.
yeah.
My doctor friends will be the best person to discuss about what kind of diseases that can come to the gene, but some of them are familial and some of them are running through the genes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I hope that helps, Sunny. But I hope that also answered your question about the question. So I'm gonna give the floor back to you guys.
Yes. So guys, well, I would like to thank Ivan for this one.
And I hope this is not the last one.
Of course,
Yes,
we
yes.
can
definitely you
always-
should always
Because
mark
we're
your.
already giving you an assignment for the deficiency of vitamin D.
Yeah.
You have to discuss it so we
Yeah.
will know.
Mhm.
Like
And
when-
at some point, maybe if it's ever be possible, and again, if it's not against the rule or regulation, if we can discuss one, maybe we don't have to disclose any personal information, but if you
Yeah.
have if the member is interested in getting their condition discussed In public, I'll be
Because
happy
I was
to do so.
thinking maybe some of those ED could also be the result of vitamin
You mean- Okay, Sunny.
Ate Sunny.
Okay, Sunny. Oh,
You
dear,
might
dear.
not know it. You might not know. Okay, thank you, Ivan.
Thank you, Ivan,
Thank
for
you
your
very
time.
much.
And
You
all
gonna
right.
do this?
Yeah.
Sunny, we gonna
All
do
right.
this?
So guys, we'll be heading now to our next
Another
segment.
break, yes.
It's very important. So, Ate Carmi,
Hi! Hello! Thank you for watching our live. Marami pong salamat sa inyo. Hope to see you again next time.
Next Wednesday po for the Cayman Bayanihan, Damayan. Wednesday, Damayan ng Cayman Bayanihan po.
The second segment po. See you on the second segment. Also, we're inviting you for the Jump for a Cause tomorrow sa
At the Hard Rock Cafe po.
yes.
That will be at 8 p.m. So see you all there. So we can jump, have fun, and
And we're gonna help someone
yeah.
for a good cause.
Sana po mga kababayan, magdala po tayo ng mga masks and we should be able to provide some hand sanitizers during the event. Pero please bring your own mask po. We will try to provide extra for those who will forget.
Yes po. So see you all in the second segment. Bye-bye!
doon. Nandito po tayo ngayon sa Bayani Heart segment.
Bayani Heart.
Bayani.
Ganun, di ba?
Bayani.
Ganun.
Bayani.
Bayani Heart.
Heart.
Ganun pala.
Bayani Heart segment ng
Kailan Bayanihan?
Wednesdays.
Wednesday, Damayan
Damayan
ng Bayanihan.
ng Bayanihan.
Yes.
Wednesdays, Damayan ng Banana.
Before going to the next segment, Ate San, I was just saying na we are very fortunate to have Mr. Ivan, you know.
Yes.
Napakaswerte po natin na he offered himself, hindi natin siya pinilit. He offered himself to help us.
Yes.
Na he considered us as parang brothers and sisters daw natin. Because Indonesia and the Philippines are very close together. That's why matagal na niya sinasabi sa atin, nga lang sa sobrang busy natin, hindi na natin siya nasikaso.
Yes.
But anyhow, tonight,
Update lang po namin kayo sa mga activities or events na dapat sana mangyayari sa September Fest. Ang una-una na po dyan is yung Rock Fest natin nitong coming Friday. We are thinking of canceling it because of the new COVID protocols and restrictions. Kasi hindi po pwede na mayroong maraming crowd. So, ang gagawin na lang natin is we will have an online raffles. Right?
yeah, that's what the Execom have discussed yesterday.
Last night,
And,
yes.
last night, sorry. Kasi nga po, ang nakalagay doon, as far as I remember, is yung government, nag-announce siya na magkakaroon ng restriction sa mga indoor na dapat maximum of 100 people.
Yes, but then with social distancing, imagine na natin na yung 100 supposed to be na allowed is won't fit doon sa Hard Rock Cafe with social distancing kasi syempre may mga spaces na dapat
Yes.
bakante.
Kasi yun ang hindi naintindihan ng iba, no? Hindi lang naman yung wearing of mask ang sinasabi, di ba? Tsaka yung maximum of attendees eh. Sinasabi nila doon, yung mga public establishment dapat mag-implement ng social distancing na tinatawag. Kaya napakahirap implement. Kaya ang naging discussion namin po is before we announce it sa inyo, para bago i-post ni Ate Sani sa Facebook page ng Cayman Bayanihan, is makausap namin yung family. Makausap natin yung family, and nangyari yata kanina, nag-usap sila, but we don't know yet the details of that. So, antayin nyo po yung pinaka-final announcement po ni Ate Sani, maybe tonight, hindi na siya matutulog. Kaya alam nyo po, nahiya na po kay Ate Sani, alam nyo. Hihingiya na po ako sa kanya.
Wala ka namang hiya eh.
Pero, yun po yung na-discuss namin is before po masend namin yung final conclusion ng aming decision sa Execom ng Cayman Bayanihan, is i-discuss po namin doon sa pamilya kung ano talaga ang ano. Pero, as far as the Execom is concerned, what we have discussed is wag na munang ituloy
should follow the
ang ban for a cause this
government
coming
mandate.
Friday, and probably pati
The
yung
garage
next week.
sale.
Pati yung garage sale, hindi rin po natin siya parang itutuloy kasi nga po yung safety ng mga tao, hindi po natin kasi makokontrol eh. Nakataya po kasi yung organization dito. That's why kailangan namin kausapin yung pamilya kung ano yung magiging nila, kung ano magiging suggestion nila doon sa sasabihin ng Cayman Bayanihan as an organization. But as a family, hindi po natin alam kung ano magiging decision nila.
Okay.
Yung personal decisions nila. But our suggestion still remains the same, is tuloy po yung raffle. Gagawa po kami ng mga raffle tickets. Ipapamigay po namin yon para matuloy po yung raffle. Magiging online raffle po siya. Titingnan po natin kung paano natin gagawin yung mechanics. It can be during the Damayan.
Next week.
Next week on Wednesday, it could be that way. Total, lagi naman tayo naka-live every Wednesday. So, tingnan po natin kung paano po yung magiging finality nun. Ano po? Anyway, Ate San?
Yes, and update din natin doon sa isa sa mga supposed to be beneficiaries natin for the Rock Fest. We are sad to learn this morning that Miss May Monji passed away. So,
Can we ask a moment for it? Like a special moment for Ate May right now? Just 1 minute of silence po. May I request a moment of silence po?
yes, nakikiramay po kami sa pamilya ni May. She was a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And also, actually, yung kapatid niya is still part of this fundraising too because she also has stage 4 cancer.
Yes.
So, si Mr. Ernesto Lastrillas po is andito na sa island because he's going to have an angiogram tomorrow. Schedule niya po. So, malalaman natin kung from that kung ano ang next na procedure
Opo.
na gagawin sa kanya. So,
Opo.
that is Lelaine Monhe and Ernesto. And meron din po tayong
Bago po yun,
hinihiling.
bago po yun, salamat po sa mga umattend dun sa Kusinay event. It was, for my opinion, it's a very successful event. Kahit na medyo may mga protocols at dami po dumating. And part dung process po ay ginamit po nating pamasahe ni Ernesto Lastrella kasi wala po siyang pamasahe makapunta ng Grand Cayman.
From Cayman, bro.
Yes, kaya thank you po sa lahat ng sponsors,
Sa mga donors.
sa mga volunteers.
Sa mga volunteers.
Pati yung mga MC, pati yung mga bands, especially
Yeah,
yung
mga bands.
Kusinay Band, di ba? 3S Band pala, sorry. 3S
Good
Band
Vibes.
and Good Vibes. And of course, Kusinay. Yung
Yes.
may-ari po ng Kusinay, yung management ng Kusinay.
Para sa
Salamat po. Of course, yung ating musical director, si Rachel and Raymar Latat. Salamat po. Lahat po. Ewan ko, baka may makalimutan tayo. Yung mga foreigner na dumating. Yung mga locals na dumating po sa ating cause, napakarami nila. Salamat po sa inyo. Dumating din si Doc Mon. Napaka very ni Doc Mon. He was there. He was supporting us all the way. Lagi yan. Festival,
Always,
extravaganza.
always, yeah.
At ang alam ko po, marami pong nagchat-chat kay Doc Mon. Libre.
Yeah.
Tinitext lang si Doc Mon. Nag-a-advise siya through text. Biro ano? Kaya saludo kay Doc Mon talaga. Grabe. So salamat po. At hindi po nasayang yung pagod natin mga volunteers. Kasama po tayo doon, Ate San, as volunteers na provide po natin yung pamasahe ni Lestrella na makarating po ng Grand Cayman.
And part of that were also already given to the family, right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, hindi pa. Okay.
Opo.
So, anyway, meron pa din tayong isang inihihiling. Tama ba yan? Bisaya, maguguba?
Mag-Bisaya ka na, dahil.
Tungkol dun sa brother-in-law ni Garrick.
Oh yeah! Yung brother-in-law ni Garrick po, nananawagan po siya sa ating Facebook sa Pinoy's in Cayman, Filipino Community Cayman, and at the same time, Cayman Bayanihan Filipino Community Group. Naghingi po sila ng tulong na supportahan po natin yung kanilang Food for a Cause this coming Sunday. $10 lang naman yun, di ba?
Yes, September 19.
So, kung meron po kayong maitutulong po, nakapost naman po lahat yan sa mga major Facebook page ng Cayman.
Filipino Community.
Filipino
yes.
Community Facebook page, pakitulungan na lang po.
Yes.
And kung gusto niyo po mag-donate ng cash or in kind po kay Garrick, let us know. We can give you his number and then you can connect to him directly.
Yes.
Ano po?
So, that's for Bayanihan. And tonight, we have Yoli Samson.
Yoli po is matagal na po rin. Ilan years ka na dito sa Cayman? Ha? 3 years. I know Yoli not because naging ko siya, hindi po. Nung pong lockdown, na-meet ko na po siya. Nung lockdown pa lang, Ate San.
Okay.
That's why I a little bit know her. And I believe medyo may unfortunate event naman na nangyari sa kanya on her side. Kaya ang ginawa po ng Cayman Bayanihan, through the cluster group ni Jen Castro. And I think ang lumapit kay Jen ay si Miss Tina Saragosa na kanina nandito siya, nagabot siya ng $25
Wow.
para sa kanya.
Thank you.
Siguro mas maganda siya na lang magkwento. Okay lang ba? Na coming from the horse's mouth, ika nga, di ba, Ate San?
Horse talaga.
What do you think?
Hindi pwedeng lady.
Okay lang bang ikwento niya yung ano? I think guys, if you are watching right now, we will give the floor to her so that she can explain what happened po sa kanyang family.
Okay.
And then, tita ko, bali, una, naanon siya ng, dito, sa,
Liver?
hindi,
Atay?
yung,
Liver.
wala, Diyos.
Appendix? Ano yun?
Hindi, yung, ano, yung,
Gallbladder?
hindi, yung, ano lang, yung,
Intestine? Ulcer?
hindi, yung isa pa.
Kidney? Pancreas?
Basta, naoperahan siya, tapos, bali, ilang days siya sa hospital, sa Marikina Bali. Tapos, lumabas siya.
Sa Pilipinas siya, di ba?
Sa Pilipinas, oh. Lumabas siya ng hospital. Then, mga ilang araw, bumulan na yung bibig niya. Tapos, dinala siya sa hospital. Pero wala na siyang buhay, hindi dinala siya sa hospital. Yung una, sabi ng doktor, heart failure. Di okay na nakapagpabasta na sila. Tapos, yung mga ilang minuto, biglang tumawag yung hospital. COVID, naging ano sa kanya.
COVID pala,
Oo.
ang kinamatay niya.
Oo. Pero hindi kami naniniwala na COVID yun. Kasi, before siya ipasok sa hospital, nag-ano siya, swab test.
Negative.
Negative. Tsaka bago siya lumabas ng hospital, negative. Then, mga sumunod na ilang araw naman yung father ko. Bali, siya yung tumatayong father sa pamilya namin talaga. Yun, ilang years na rin siyang may na-stroke. Ilang years na rin siya na-stroke. Tapos, nagkaroon ng komplikasyon, nagkaroon siya ng pneumonia, diabetes, and then, mga ilang araw lang din, sumunod na rin siya sa tita ko. Then after that, yung lolo ko naman, sumunod, namanas yung paa niya, diabetes, pneumonia, tsaka yung sa puso.
Nagkaroon na ng complication.
Halos sunod-sunod sila,
So, bali tatlo.
tatlo.
Hindi ko ata kaya yun, Ate San. sorry. I laugh. Sorry, it's not a laughing thing, but... So, is it now? I mean, di ka naman pwedeng umuwi, di ba?
Ay, hindi po. Mas gugustuhin ko pa pong magpadala kaysa... Alam ko naman kasi wala naman din po ako magagawa kung uuwi ako. Mas ano ko na lang po na... Yun nga po, kagaya ng ginawa ko, nag-food for ako sa ko. Bali, hinati ko yung nakuha kong sa food for ako, hinati ko dun sa na pamilya ko. As mayroon pa rin mga konting natirang kailangang bayaran.
Meron pa. Sa
Yan,
hospital. Tsaka sa... Paano yun, yung mga funerals, no? Grabe, no? Hindi ko ma-imagine. But syempre,
Pero hindi, malaki naman yung naiyan sa akin sa food for ako.
okay.
Yun.
And at the same time po, nung Sunday, ito lang Sunday na to, ewan ko kung mapapatch in natin yung live ko. Nag-live ba ako? Mga picture. Nag-post ako ng picture dun sa Facebook ko na pinakita ko po yung mga volunteers during Sunday. Nagbilang po sila ng mga coins na na-receive dito sa bahay. Dinadrop nila dito. Ang daming nagbigay ng mga coins. And I think ang nakalap natin doon was, biro niya sa mga konting barya lang. Actually si Ferdy wala. Sabi ko kay Ferdy, deliver niya. Pinalitan ng Animal House. At saka ng, thank you nga pala po sa Animal House, courtesy of Ferdy. At saka Smoothie King. Sila po yung nagpalit ng mga barya. Yung mga 1 cents. Hindi na nila tinignan kung madumi or something. pinalitan nila yon. Iko-convert nila ng cash. Kasi sabi ko kay Jen, ibibigay ko lahat sa kanya puro 1 cent. But, salamat po sa mga nag-volunteer. Can I show the picture? Ikukunin ko lang po yung picture noong Sunday. Para may share ko po sa inyo yung mga nag-volunteer noong Sunday. Saan ba yan? Saan? Sandali lang po. Ito ba yan? Ayan, ito. Si-share ko lang po sa inyo yung screen. Ayan. Ito po siya. Ito po yung in-announce namin noong September 12. Tapos, ito po yung mga nag-volunteer nung araw na yon. Sila po yung nagbilang. Sila Jana, sila Ames, si Jing, si Cheryl, si Merlina, si Rhoda, at saka si Jazz. Salamat po sa mga nag-volunteer last Sunday. At nakakalap tayo, I remember, was how much? It was about, will I announce it?
Hindi ko alam ang amount.
But it was a good amount. It was more than 800 CI. So,
From the pennies.
from the pennies. At saka meron pang mga ibibigay yata si Miss Jen na cash ngayon. Plus yung $25 na inabot ni Miss Tina kanina.
Okay.
So, malaki-laki din. Nagulat ako. Sabi ko, malaki-laki nito. You see po kung gaano po kabilis. Yung just a single penny, napaka-importante nun. Na ang dami niyang mapupuntahan. Kaya tuloy-tuloy po, no, yung ating mga kababayan, na may mga natatabing mga barya, yung mga natatabing barya po, we would like to recommend po sa inyo na nasan ba yun? Yan. We would like to recommend po sa inyo na kung may mga natatabi po kayong mga barya, nagkaroon din po kami ng bagong polisiya sa Cayman Bayanihan Execom from our last night's meeting again. We are suggesting din po na, totoo po yun, marami pong pwedeng mag-volunteer, ano? But of course, sana po maintindihan din po natin, no? Lahat po tayo dito sa ita, halos lahat nagwo-work eh. You know, they also need their own personal time for themselves. Ano po? We are like swamped with a lot of work and everything. And at the same time, yung mga volunteers, nagpo-provide pa rin sila ng time. But, can we ask po yung mga nagdo-donate po ng coins? If you may po, we are suggesting in the Executive Committee of Cayman Bayanihan, if possible po, lagay nyo na po sa pouch. Pouch ng First Caribbean or pouch ng Cayman National Bank or Butterfield. Para naman po, medyo mabawasan po yung load na ginagawa po ng ating mga volunteers. Kasi po, lalo na ngayon, mayroong restrictions, di po ba? Kung magdo-donate po kayo, sana po, konting request po ng Execom, ng Cayman Bayanihan is, i-sort nyo na po yung 1 cent na kahiwalay, yung 5 cents na kahiwalay, at yung 10 cents na kahiwalay, at yung 25 cents na kahiwalay. So, para po naman medyo mapabilis po yung pagbibilang ng ating mga volunteers. Kasi po, I hope you don't mind po, kasi yung mga volunteers po natin, may mga sarili-sarili din po silang, they have to go to church, they have a lot of things to do too. They have to be with their friends as well, like you. Yung iba po nating mga kababayan, they have times to be with their family, di ba? Or friends here in Cayman. The same thing with them. They still have to have their own life as well. Tulong-tulong po tayo. Yan po yung nature ng Cayman Bayanihan. And we are imploring as Cayman Bayanihan officers po, kung pwede implement po natin yon. Na pag magdo-donate po kayo ng barya, pakisuyo na lang po na ihiwalay po natin yung 1 cent, hiwalay po natin yung 5 cents, hiwalay po natin yung 10 cents, hiwalay din po natin yung 25 cents. Okay po ba? Thank you. Yeah. You have anything to say?
Nagpapasalamat ako sa Cayman Bayanihan, Kuya Dion, at sa G. Saka sa kay Tina, kung hindi dahil kay Tina,
Yes.
na kaibigan ko,
Mhm.
hindi niya ako may papasok dito sa kaibigan Bayanihan.
Yes, yes, yes.
Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat.
Sa abot ng makakaya.
Sa abot na namin makakaya kasi hindi na kami makakaya ni Ate Sol. Puro na kami abono. Puro na kami abono. So guys, we'd like to thank you again, no? Tapos supportan nyo kami lagi rin.
Opo.
Kailangan din namin ng tulong mo and we will pray for you. We always have our Sunday prayer time as well. We also go to church, so we will include you in your prayers as well. And be strong. Be strong.
Condolences.
And condolences in behalf of the whole Cayman Bayanihan community, especially the Execom. We would like to relay our sincere condolences sa iyo. Alright?
Salamat po.
Okay.
Salamat.
So guys, that's our second segment and we'll hear from our friends first. Hello. Good evening po. Good evening po again. Welcome to our third segment for tonight's show ng Damayan ng Cayman Bayanihan on a Wednesday. And ang ganda ng ating first segment with Mr. Ivan. And then our second segment naman yung ating Bayani Heart. Ate Sani, sabi ni Ate Sani, ganun daw oh.
Bayani Heart.
Bayani Heart. Yes.
Yes, heart.
Ngayon, our third segment naman po is something about yung consular. Update dun sa naging usapan natin last week with labor attaché
Angela
Trinidad and welfare officer
May Codilla.
And of course, nakausap din natin as special guest si
Len of Travel Pros.
sa Travel Pro, si Miss Elaine,
Yeah.
right? So, if I remember it right, correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Sandy, na-discuss po doon yung problem ng mga 20 na Pilipino na naghingi ng tulong sa Office of the Vice President
Yeah.
sa Pilipinas. Kasi na matagal na po silang nandito sa isla, hindi sila makaalis-alis kasi laging nagre-rebook yung kanilang mga flight. So, nangyayari, yung iba pala doon since April. Yung iba June, yung iba July. So, nagkatipon-tipon na. Actually, originally 30 sila. Pero itong sulat na nakuha natin, naging 20. Actually, 21 po ito eh. So, nakausap, unfortunately po kanina, kasama ko po si Ferdy, tinawagan po namin isa-isa to mga to. Kasi, para malaman natin kung ano yung status nila ngayon. Okay? So, very fresh itong information na nakuha namin. And I'm gonna read it. And then later, sila Ate San, tsaka si Ate Carmelita, i-discuss po sa atin kung ano yung mga suggestions nila, how we gonna move forward. And then later on, Ate Carmelita will try to expound more yung tungkol doon sa government regulation with regards to COVID-19. Okay? If you may po, babasahin ko lang po kasi 20 po to. Okay lang po ba? Thank you. So, nakamas naman po yung dalawa. Pwede ba akong magano? Kasi hindi ako makahinga. Hindi ako makahinga. Yung number 1 po, hindi ko na sasabihin siguro yung pangalan, ano? Kasi confidential naman yun, ano? Yung isa po nating kababayan, yung issue niya ay since May 4. Meron na po siyang ticket via Hong Kong. Naghihintay na lang po siya ng kung ano daw po ang mahingi niyang tulong galing sa gobyerno. Naghihintay siya. So, yung number 1. Yun po yung ating isang kababayan na number 1. At gusto din po niya ng i-meet si Kuya Art. Yun din yung sinabi niya sa akin. Kasi parang itong kababayan natin ito, nagkaroon siya ng update sa immigration. Kasi parang gagawin siyang dependent ng kanyang asawa. Dependent. So, hinintay pa nila yung result ng Cayman government kung ano yung gagawin nila doon sa application nila. But yung passport po niya naka-stamp na po siya ng September 23. Kasi alam ng CI government merong September 23 flight. But unfortunately, later, malalaman nyo po, yung September 23 flight canceled na. Ate San. So, number 2, yung issue niya ay since June 19 pa. Kumbaga, wala na siyang work permit since June 19. Nakausap ko siya, never po siya nag-work. At meron po tayong isang kababayan, I don't know if I can mention it, parang pinatira siya sa bahay nila para hindi na siya magbayad ng upa. I don't know if that's allowed, pero of course, nakatulong po yung ating kababayan, ano? And at the same time, syempre, since doon siya nakatira, tinutulungan din siya sa kanyang daily household needs, you know? And thank you po doon sa ating kababayan na yon. Hanggat pari po, hindi na lang po mag-mention ng name. Pero, ang bibigay ko na lang pong hint sa inyo ay tumulong din po siya sa Bayanihan during that time, during the lockdown. Nag-distribute din siya ng food. At lately, naapektuhan din po siya ng COVID. Nag-positive po siya sa COVID. At ngayon po, God's willing po, gumagaling na po siya. At sana mag-recover ka na. And God's willing po, we pray for you na sana mas lalo na po kayong gumaling. At salamat po sa pagtulong nito sa ating isang kababayan. Pangatlo, magkasama po to, itong number 3 tsaka number 4, magkasama sila. Ganun din, naghihintay din sila ng ng tulong sa gobyerno. Kasi wala na daw talaga silang pambayad. Kung ma-refund man daw yung kanilang ticket, wala daw silang pang-abono dun sa additional. Itong number 3 and number 4. Itong number 4, kailangan din niyang makausap si Kuya Art kasi may problema yung kanyang passport. Sabi ko, hindi ko masasagot yan. It's about passport. Sabi ko, anyway, nirelay na daw niya kay Kuya Art, so bala na po dun si Kuya Art. Itong number 5, ito po si Ernesto Lastrella. I can mention it. So, nandito po ngayon sa isla. Na rin siya, supposedly nakabook siya ng September 23, pero ang inaantay din niya yung kanyang October 7 na flight. Pero hindi pa niya alam kung i-allow siya ng medical practitioner na pwede siyang bumiyahe or what. Ito pang-anim po, nakausap ko rin po ito. Fortunately, ang kagandahan lang dito po kay Miss, itong number 6 na to, parang i-renew yung work permit niya as a caregiver para mag-end siya. So, yun. Number 7, hindi pala pwede sabihin yung name. Yung number 7 at saka number 8, they're very fortunate na nirefund nila yung ticket nila. Tapos, nakabili sila ng ticket. Ang flight nila bukas. Nakakita sila ng flight for tomorrow, so they're leaving tomorrow. Okay? Itong dalawang kababayan nating to, nakabili sila ng ticket.
Naka-refund muna sila.
Hindi pa nila nakukuha yung refund.
Okay.
Kasi 4 weeks ago pa nila in-apply and they're waiting for it.
Okay, pero sabi nyo nga last time ni Jing, di ba? Ang sabi ni Elaine is they can also receive the refund sa Pilipinas.
That's right. So medyo wise ang decision nila and they're leaving tomorrow and they're very happy.
Wow.
Yung kanilang paghihintay na matagal, okay na.
Saan po kaya ang daan niyan, Sir D?
I think it's Qatar. Qatar din yata, but I'm not confirming it, but it's kind of good flight. So, at yun. Nasa na ako? Ito naman pong isa. Buntis po siya. At nagpa-rebook na daw po siya for October 7.
Okay.
Nagpa-rebook na siya for October 7. Itong isa naman po, number 10, naghihintay daw po siya ng meeting ng government.
Which government?
Washington. Kung magpo-provide po daw sila ng tulong sa mga ganitong problema. So, yon. Tapos, ito naman kasunod nating kababayan, nakabook po siya ng September 23, hindi pa siya nagpapabook ng October 7 kasi according to her, she don't still know kung matuloy yung October 7. It can change. Depends on the restriction, sabi niya. Ngayon, naghihintay din siya ng ayuda sa government kung makakatulong gobyerno, makapag-book sila dun sa Qatar Airways. Ito yun. Tapos itong isa ng kababayan natin, kasunod nun, she has no work since July. Tapos nagpa-book na rin siya ng October 7. Pero meron po siya, I don't know if I can mention this, Ate San. Ito yung sinabi niya sa akin eh. Nasaan ba yan? So, yan. May konting may konting issue na sinabi siya, which I cannot say it live, you know? Cannot say it live. So, I'm sorry, but, yeah, she's also waiting for for ano. And one of our kababayan pala po is asking if we can send a letter to the immigration from the Washington para explain kung anong issue. Kasi parang hindi po ata daw naintindihan ng immigration kung ano daw po ang issue nila. Kaya they felt really, you know. Anyway, yung isa po nating kababayan, first week of April pa po siya na nag-book. At yun din, naghintay din siya ng ayuda ng government. Tapos yung kasunod po ay nakabook po siya ng September 23. Nag-stop siya na mag-work ng July. So, tinanong ko siya kung nakipag-coordinate na siya kay Miss Elaine, hindi pa daw. So sabi ko, hanggat maaari, lagi ka makipag-coordinate kay Miss Elaine. Alright? Yung next naman po natin kababayan, ganun din siya. Similarly, kulang siya sa information kay Elaine, so hindi niya alam. So sabi ko sa kanya, in-advise ko siya kung talagang gusto niyang umuwi. Hindi naman siya rolled over eh. May kababayan tayong kasama dito, hindi naman siya rolled over. Gusto lang niyang umuwi. So, kailangan niyang kasabin si Elaine kung ano yung mga possible flight na pwede siya makauwi. Yung isa ng kasunod natin kababayan, number 16, Elaine said, wait for this week and see what's going on. Ito yung naghihintay sila ng kung may tutulong yung ating gobyerno. Yung wala daw siyang trabaho since July 21, nani daw po siya. But she's very responsible, you know. Marami daw, may ibig daw siya mag-donate sa atin at sa ibang org. And luckily, binigyan daw siya ng employer niya ng a little bit of extra cash to pay for her rent until October 15. So, she's hoping na at least yung October 7 magkatotoo. Kasi wala na daw siyang budget. After October 15, wala na daw siyang pambayad ng upa ng bahay. Nasaan na ako? Number 17, nakarebook na po siya ng October 7. 3 weeks ago, nag-work siya sa yan. And then, fortunately, yung kanyang employer, sinagot yung kanyang rent at saka food.
Okay.
Very good employer. I don't know if I can mention it. No? Okay, no. Yung kasunod natin kababayan, number 18, nakausap daw po niya si Elaine last night. Kailangan reviewin yung mga next flight. Ang permit niya is up to September. Hindi naman talaga siya rolled over, pero parang ang employer niya ayaw siyang umalis dahil importante daw siya sa work. But he wants to rest. So, contemplating pa siya. Meron tayong kababayan na gano'n. Ito namang isa, number 19, meron pa siyang trabaho sa isang accounting firm. Nakabook siya for September 23. And she's waiting for from OWA. Okay? Yung ating isang kasunod na kababayan, number 20, August 3 daw ang booking niya. Pregnant siya with 2-year-old. So, ang biyahe niya, may kasama siyang 2-year-old, tas pregi siya. Wala na daw siyang pera pang rebook kasi yung ticket niya is almost 5,000. So, she might just consider not to fly anymore kasi wala naman daw yata tumutulong. But before this, nag-chat siya sa akin. Kuya Dion, baka naman may tulong po yung government. Gusto ko po talagang umuwi. Gusto ko po manganak sa Pilipinas. Yun ang sabi niya. She wants to give birth in the Philippines instead here in Cayman. So, she's waiting for Miss Elaine again. And last but not the least, ito medyo matagal kami nag-usap. Ang booking niya is October 7. Unemployed siya since April. Kasi, hindi naman daw siya rolled over at isan eh. Hindi daw siya makakakuha ng approved work permit. Kasi ang ina-apply niyang work permit is Caymanian only work.
Hindi mag-apply siya ng hindi Cayman yan.
So, pero nag-decision na siya on her mind na umuwi na lang siya. So anyway, may ticket na daw siya for October 7. So hopefully daw, cross fingers na makauwi na siya. Kasi na-stress daw siya dito sa Cayman. Doon sa naging experience daw niya, mahabatisan I cannot mention it. Pero marami siyang naging experience na ayaw na niyang balikan.
Okay.
Ayaw na niyang balikan. And that's about it, Ate San. What can you say, Ate San?
What can I say in the middle of the sea? Well, ang lahat ng ito is we have to wait until kung anong mga updates ni Elaine. Kasi si Elaine, lahat ito are booked with Elaine. So, si Elaine lang ang nakakaalam sa mga,
Elaine is from Travel Pros.
yeah, sa mga possible na mga flights na available. And regarding sa tulong naman or ayuda from the government, maghihintay din po tayo sa feedback ni Miss Angela Trinidad kasi they mentioned that they were going to speak with the consulate or the embassy of Hong Kong ba yun? Sa Philippine Embassy ng Hong Kong? If
Meron
they
akong
would-
nakausap kanina, isa sa kanila, isa sa mga to. Ay, hindi pala si Elaine. I had a short talk with Elaine. Kinausap ko siya. Mukhang may na-receive siyang email from Washington.
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to pass share.
Ngayon na?
Yeah. Hindi na, no? Wrong timing siya, no? But she said that may na-receive siyang email from Washington. So,
Is it a good news or?
I don't know yet kung ano yon. But she said she will update me kung ano man yon. Tingnan natin kung anong magiging ano ni Miss Elaine. Ewan ko lang kung nag-chat siya.
Okay. While you're looking for it, let's listen to Miss Carmelita's update sa COVID protocols and restrictions. Dahil sa nangyayari ngayon na mga latest events where 9 na yata ang positive.
Yes
9
po.
na?
9 na. At karamihan po ay bata.
Sa school.
Sa school nakukuha. Dito po sa nabasa ko po na ang reopening na po ng border natin per government decision na po sa hanggang end of this year na po. I-close na po nila hanggang end of this year, magbubukas na lang po sila next year. Kasi po marami po talagang madadamay pag hindi nila ginawa ito. Tignan na lang po natin yung nangyari sa health service sa East End. Isang positive po ang empleyado doon. Kaya ginawa po nila, sinarado nila ngayon yung East End Health Center. At yung pong mga empleyado doon, dinispatch po nila sa iba-ibang center. Tapos yung pong na-COVID test, COVID positive doon, ay naka-quarantine po ngayon. Yun po ang statement nila ng Wednesday afternoon per Health Service Authority. Yun din pong, I hope po na ang COVID na to ay mawala na dito sa Cayman. Magpabaksin po tayong lahat. Because the only cure is if 100% is vaccinated. Mahirap po kasi na vaccinated mga 90% lang, tapos yung 10% ay hindi. Sigurado magkakahawa-hawa rin po yun. Even though you're vaccinated, pagka nahawaan ka ng COVID, mapapositive ka po. So the best thing is magpabaksin po tayong lahat. Yun lang po ang nire-request ng government authority at the moment. Para po baka mas maaga ring magbukas ang border kung halimbawa ang lahat tayo ay vaccinated. Yun lang po ang aking masasabi. I just hope po na
Pero wala tayong lockdown, no?
wala pong lockdown. Lockdown is not in the word of the government at the moment po.
Okay. So, yung mga bagong restrictions sa mga crowd,
Ang crowd po ang allowed is only 100
for outdoors, indoors.
indoors. 100 indoors with 6 feet
Social distancing.
social distancing. Yun po. Just be careful po and let's all wear mask. Kasi ito po ay para rin po sa kabutihan nating lahat.
So,
Yeah.
so
Ano na, no? Parang bumalik tayo, parang
Parang-
sana wag namang katulad nung nag-lockdown, no?
Oo.
But it's imminent. Lalo na kung katulad nga po ng sinasabi ni Ate Carmelita, marami pa rin tayong kababayan hindi vaccinated, alam niyo po ba?
Oo, marami.
Marami tayong kababayan, mga Pilipino, na ayaw magpa-vaccine.
Yeah.
So,
We recommend, lalo na po yung mga uuwi o balak umuwi, to please have your vaccine here in Cayman. Kasi ang ginagamit po nila is Pfizer, which is for me, the best po yan na vaccine. Kasi po, sa atin sa Pinas, ang gamit lang is Sinoma, Johnson & Johnson. Kaya mas maganda po, pag dito na po kayo, another one is free. At sigurado
oh,
pong-
libre.
At sigurado pong tama yung ituturok sa atin. Yun lang po, sana lahat ng Pilipino magpabaksin. I'm encouraging everyone na magpabaksin po tayong lahat. And wear your mask sa mga pag nakikipag-usap po tayo sa ating mga kababayan. It is for the safety of everyone.
Mhm. All right.
Yun
Ate
lang
San,
po.
are we gonna recap now?
you do it.
Oh, ako na. Bakit ako?
Ba't lalo ako ang tanda-tanda ko na, may natandaan pa ba ako dun?
So anyway, recap po is of course kanina si Ivan. Ulitin ko. Ivan have promised, not promised, I mean he committed his time to join us voluntarily. He will provide time on Saturday around 4 o'clock or depende sa oras niya. Pero syempre magpapabook kayo.
Yes.
Hindi ibig sabihin 4 o'clock lahat kayo pupunta rito. Hindi po ganon. I want to make that clear. We don't want any crowd. That's not allowed. Execom of Cayman Bayanihan would not allow that. So, kung pupunta po kayo to consult with Ivan, you need to register po sa Cayman Bayanihan Executive Officers. And kay ano lang po yon, kay Lorna. Si Lorna po ang nag-volunteer. Tama ba nag-volunteer ka?
Ibinuluntir mo yan.
Ibinolunteer ko. Sorry. Do you volunteer? Okay. Oh, yan. Nag-okay na po siya. So, lahat po ng gusto magpa-register, paki-relay na lang po kay Miss Lorna. At dapat may time. Isa-isa ang gusto ni Ivan. So, and it will start on this coming Saturday. Number 2, ano yung second segment natin?
Bayani Heart.
Yung ating Bayani Heart. Ano symbol na? Paano? Ganon. Bayani Heart ni Ate San is nireport po niya yung ating mga tinulungan nung tayo po ay nagpunta sa Kusinay. Natulungan po natin si Lestrella. In-announce din po natin yung tulong na ibinibigay natin sa brother-in-law ni Garrett.
Yeah.
Ng Phoenix
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. Tapos naging bisita po natin si Miss
Yoli
Samson
Samson.
na grabe po yung naging sitwasyon niya. Nung una daw po na matay po yung kanyang tita. Sinundan po ng kanyang ama at yung kanyang lola. Lola ba? Lola. 3 po sa pamilya nila namatay. So,
In a matter of days.
in just a matter of a few period, namatay po sila. Tapos, nagkaroon din po tayo ng silent offering para kay Miss May.
Yeah.
Dahil nabalitaan po natin kaninang umaga, early in the morning na pumanaw na po siya. And of course, for our final segment, in-announce po natin yung issues ng ating 20 kababayan. Kung ano yung mga issues nila, in-announce po natin sa inyo para alam nyo, updated kayo kung ano nangyari. And at the same time, kinongclude po ni Miss Ate Carmelita yung current government regulations natin na we still have to be very careful and very imploring. Miss Carmelita is imploring everyone na hindi pa vaccinated, lalo ng ating mga kababayan dyan, na sana think about it. You know, it's for everyone. It's not for your safety only. but for the safety of everyone. But of course, we respect your personal decisions, ano po. Hindi namin kayo pwedeng pilitin, but we are asking you to reconsider na para maging safe po tayong lahat dito sa Grand Cayman. Alright, so I think that's about it. But for next week, bigyan ko yung konting kanina po, nagpunta po kasi ako sa Royal Medical.
Okay.
And si Dr. Kirk ba? Dr. Kirk po was so happy to see me because he said he was almost to call me too. Parang coincidence na nandun ako and he was about to call me. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi niya, 2 of my doctor want to be guest of your show. Imagine that! Ate San?
Were they watching?
Yeah, I mean, they want to join the show. They want to be interviewed. So it's up to us kung kailan natin sila i-schedule. Pupunta dito sila sa bahay. Kasi sabi ko, doon gagawin. Sabi niya, no. In your house, Dion.
Okay.
Okay.
So they will join us.
That's a good one.
Yeah, 2 of their main doctors.
Agad-agad?
Yes.
Hindi pwedeng isa-isa?
Isa-isa, syempre. Kayo naman. Isa-isa. So, yan. Ang dami pong blessing, ano? Ang daming blessing ng Cayman Bayanihan. And,
Yeah, with the help of the community.
with the help of the community, sana patuloy po tayong
Maging supportive.
maging supportive sa ating mga adhikain. At sana dumami yung ating mga donors and mga sponsors sa ating mga event. Lalo na yung gagawin nating paraffle para sa ating kababayan na namatay. At doon sa kay Listrella pa. Hindi pa naman tayo tapos. Ganyan tayo kagaling eh. Alam niyo po, ito po yung believe ko dito sa Cayman Bayanihan. They are very good in devising things and make things happen. Kahit na may mga COVID restriction ngayon, we are thinking na parang hindi magiging successful, ano? But with God's guidance, I am sure, as long as we pray for it, God won't forsake us.
Because God will never leave us.
God will never leave us, you know. This is gonna be a successful event, I believe so, kahit na nag-announce ang government ng restriction. Huwag po kayong paghinaan ng loob, no? We will do our best. All of the minds of Cayman Bayanihan will get together and think of something to make things work. So, sana ganun din po tayo. Alright? So, Ate San,
Good evening.
good evening po sa inyong lahat. And Miss Lorna, thank you very much for coming. Yep.
Good
Ate
night,
Carmelita.
Thank you
Good
din
night,
po.
good night.
Good night.
Yes, and good night po sa everyone. Maraming
Thank you
salamat
for
po.
watching,
And thank you for watching.
See you next week.
See you next week. See you next week. See you next week.